Well, how are we doing, bishops? Yeah. You know what today is? It's a great day to be a bishop. Say it with me. It's a great day to be a bishop. Well, exactly 161 days ago today, we gathered in this very spot, and we made one of the most important philanthropic announcements in our entire 183-year history. We shared that in just 3 months, a handful of families provided an unprecedented $50 million in new gifts to rebuild, to build back our library, stronger, bolder, and better than ever. It was a comeback story for the ages, a story of daring, a story of belief, and a story of vision. Together, we proved something extraordinary. Ohio Wesleyan will not wait to be saved. Instead, we will show the world what it looks like to save ourselves. Because on this campus, our love language is action. And we owe that proof of action to the remarkable people who made this incredible facility possible. So let's recognize them right here and right now. You can clap. We're going to clap a few times for them. Bridget Donald Newton and Fred Newton, class of 1980. Kara Trott, class of 1983. Michelle Kilkenny, 1999. And Ryan Kilkenny. Tom Palmer, 1969. And Susan Palmer. Michael Payette, class of 1969. Jason Downey, 2002, Liz Downey, 2006, and John and Kathy Milligan, 1983. Would you all please stand so we can give you an enormous round of applause? The John F. Milligan Library is going to do so much more than bring life to the JAYwalk or give us extra technology and space that we need so badly. It will set a new standard for universities everywhere. It will be the first fine arts infused main library in American higher education. It will you can clap for that too. It will move the arts from the periphery to the center of campus, to the heart of the student experience. In early 2027, just a little over a year from now, we'll cut the ribbon on this new foundational building, and we will celebrate as it ignites our creativity, as it deepens our collaborations, and as it redefines the liberal arts for the 21st century. But make no mistake about it. Today is more than merely a physical groundbreaking. For Ohio Wesleyan, it's the dawn of a new era. Because thanks to all of you, Ohio Wesleyan isn't the college that closed a library. Today, we're the university that redefined its future. Today, we see and we hear and we feel the truth. That when we work together, our rebellion of boldness, kindness, and innovation cannot be stopped. As my friend Jim Mendenhall, class of 1973, recently said to me, the red and black are storming back. That's a pretty good ring to it. How about one more round of applause for the champions that made the John F. Milligan Library possible? So today is more than a breaking of physical or even symbolic ground. Today is a day in which we break ground in how we serve our students. And today is a day that we break new ground in how we support our faculty. So let's make two groundbreaking announcements. How about it, Bishops? You want to break some more ground? Let's go. All right, let's start with a radical elevation in how we support our students. Let me ask you something. How many students here? How many students? How many faculty members? How many staff members? How many alumni and guests? How many of you are first-generation college students? Raise your hands. Let me hear you. Now, let me tell you something. This university is yours. It's yours because you are surrounded by people who care for you. It's yours because you embody the grit and the drive and the action-filled spirit that define this university. It's yours because you make Ohio Wesleyan University better because of who you are and what you do and how you do it every single day. And thanks to our talented faculty and staff and our generous investors, the incredible results continue to pour in. Our first-generation retention rate has climbed well over 10% in just a few years. Today, 1/3 of our student body is the first in their family to go to college. And just last week, we learned that the U.S. News and World Report named Ohio Wesleyan one of the top 50 liberal arts colleges in the nation for social mobility. We will not stop there. We are going to lead the change that first-generation students deserve. And with the wind at our back, we're going to announce and we're going to become one of the nation's top liberal arts universities for first-generation student success. Enter Tom and Susan Palmer, visionaries and champions of opportunity. Tom and Susan have stepped forward in absolutely remarkable fashion to propel Ohio Wesleyan into that bold future. They're the latest heroes in Ohio Wesleyan's unstoppable rebellion. Thanks to the Palmers' extraordinary investment, we will now have a pace-setting center of excellence specifically for first-generation students in the new John F. Milligan Library. With their incredible gift of $5 million, I am honored to announce that Ohio Wesleyan will launch the endowed Palmer Center for First-Generation Student Success. And now it is my honor to invite Tom and Susan to share a few remarks.
I was told, make it a few remarks. I need that kind of coaching. The first thing I want to say is we are thankful for the opportunity to be on the team at OWU seeking to make distinctive, impactful experiences for all those who attend here. And today we're talking about first-generation students. And what I want to say first to you first-generation students is we can learn from you. This university is about discovery, self-discovery, and learning, and really important life skills. And you have the courage to step out to do something that is unfamiliar to you, to learn about yourself, to learn what you can be, and to make your own contributions going forward. So, yes, this is a center for first-generation students, but it is for us to learn from first-generation students of what it means to take on self-discovery, learning, and contribution going forward. And the program itself, I think, will resonate with other students who will see your leadership in that endeavor. It will resonate with the faculty that wants to embrace and empathize and better understand how to connect and enable you. And you are players, not just recipients. You are significant players in what we're about. So hats off to you for having the courage, and those of us who are on the team to try to work with you, learn from you, experience life with you, we're the lucky ones. So go, First Gen, go.
So when a first-generation student comes on campus the first time, they have questions because they haven't had family members who have guided them or really helped them understand what to expect. They come here and there are challenges, whether they be academic or in the dorm or personal challenges. But the first-generation program helps you navigate that, helps you to figure it out and pull it all together so that you are successful. And that's what Tom and I are so proud of. We're so proud to be involved because this program benefits the students directly. And we're so happy that we can be a part of the way you're sort of managing and navigating your careers so that you have a successful life after Ohio Wesleyan. So, as Tom said, go First Gen.
My fellow bishops, Tom and Susan Palmer, thank you. And now I would like to introduce our wonderful Director of First Generation Student Success, Thea Smeckens.
Hi, everyone. Gosh, it's so great to be here with all of you today. And as you know, my name is Thea Smeckens, and I'm the Director of First Generation Student Success here at Ohio Wesleyan. It is such a joy to be here today to celebrate not only the groundbreaking of the John F. Milligan Library, but also the announcement of the Palmer Center that will live within this new space. I have the privilege every day of working with students who are the first in their families to pursue a college degree. Being the first in your family to do something this big is courageous. And I know all too well that it's really hard sometimes. What First Gen students need most is a clear message that they belong here, that their dreams matter, and that they have a community walking alongside them. The Palmer Center will be that message. The Palmer Center will be more than just a new space. It will be our new home on campus. A place where we can gather, study, share stories, find support, and celebrate our awesome community. It will be a visible, lasting reminder that OWU is deeply invested in first-generation student success, not just academically, but personally and professionally as well. This center will truly transform the experience of first-gen students for generations to come. Of course, we know that none of this would be possible without the generosity of Tom and Susan Palmer. Your commitment to first-generation student success has already made such an impact on this campus, and this gift takes that impact to a whole new level. On behalf of our students, I want to thank you both, not only for this extraordinary gift, but for your continued belief in the promise of first-generation students and the bright futures that they are building here at OWU. This is a remarkable day for our campus, for our students, and our future. It's a great day to be a bishop. Thank you.
Thank you, Thea. Who's feeling warm? Who's feeling warm with excitement? Yeah. The microphone's excited. So let's break ground now in how we support our faculty, our phenomenal faculty colleagues. For too long, college professors everywhere have been asked to do more with less. The complexities and the pressures grow, and the resources don't always follow suit. We know that faculty flourishing and student success, they go hand in hand. Faculty and student well-being are indissolubly linked. Put simply, when our professors thrive, our students soar. And our faculty deserve the best. They're scholars, they're mentors, and they are champions who pour themselves every single day into their students. They are the front line of changing lives. On April 19, 2024, the anniversary of the American Revolution, we rebelled against small thinking. We rebelled against the status quo. We rebelled against the idea that university stakeholders need to be in conflict with one another. We rebelled against those things, and we rebelled for boldness, for kindness, and for innovation. And we rebelled specifically for transformative investment in our faculty. We took a major step in that direction with the launch of the Center for Teaching, Learning, and Innovation, and with our inaugural director, Barb Bird, leading the way. Together, we paved the way for an exciting future for our faculty. Enter Kathy and Alton Smith, visionary champions of education. Kathy herself, an educator, has long focused on the needs and the concerns of our faculty. In partnership with the Smiths, a working group of faculty set out to imagine the next evolution of faculty support. Specifically, they thought about what Ohio Wesleyan faculty need and how our existing faculty center could be elevated to become a national model. Thanks to their vision and dedication, that dream of an expanded center in the new John F. Milligan Library became an exciting plan. Please stand as I call your name to recognize you, and remain standing if you would. Doctors Kira Bailey, Dale Brew, David Councilman, Paul Dean, Brian Granger, Vanessa Hildebrand, Sarah Kaka, Zach Long, Laura Tuela Reuning, Carlin Crowley, and Barb Bird. Can we please show these outstanding colleagues our appreciation? Most of you are already standing. And thank you to Kathy and Alton Smith. We don't today just have a plan. Today we have the resources to enact that plan. I'm proud to announce the creation of one of the largest endowed faculty support centers among American liberal arts universities, in gratitude for their extraordinary investment of $10 million. We proudly launch the Smith Center for Faculty Excellence. We are honored to have on hand Kathy to share with us her remarks. Kathy.
Thank you, Matt. It is such an honor for me to be here with you, with other members of the Board of Trustees, our esteemed faculty and staff, and our outstanding students. I was a teacher years ago, high school English, large public school, big classes. I certainly faced my fair share of challenges in that time and in that setting. Just to give one example, I taught Shakespeare's Julius Caesar to 10th graders. This was part of the mandated curriculum. Before I even began to create this unit of study, I was immediately faced with a few questions I had to figure out how to answer. One, how do I teach Julius Caesar to 15-year-olds in a way that's relevant to them and interesting? How do I teach this effectively when students' reading and comprehension levels vary? And more broadly, how am I going to find any kind of work-life balance when it takes a lot of time outside of the classroom to create compelling lesson plans and units, not only for these Julius Caesar classes, but for the other ones I teach as well? Back in that day and in that time, teachers, in my department anyway, had little departmental staff or school district support or guidance that was significantly helpful. Fast forward to today and now. Ohio Wesleyan's faculty are teaching in an ever-increasingly complicated world, and their work is more important than ever. But some of their challenges are similar to the ones I had. It still takes a tremendous amount of time to create curricula that are both steeped in scholarship, but also captivating to today's students. The faculty are tasked with teaching our students to think critically and to handle academic challenges rigorously and thoughtfully. These are, of course, skills that can and will be used in many arenas in our graduates' adult lives, professional or otherwise. In addition, our faculty advise and mentor and tutor our students. Some create course connections that further enrich our students' scholarship. Some provide our students with travel learning opportunities, and really the list goes on and on and on. Although my husband Alton could not be here with us today, he wanted me to say how he, a graduate of a large state university, appreciates more and more the values and strengths of Ohio Wesleyan. Strengths like more opportunities for student-teacher interactions and collaborations, more experiential learning opportunities, a broader-based education leading to more academically well-rounded graduates. Our faculty are on the front lines creating these opportunities and doing the work. Alton and I applaud the faculty's scholarship, dedication, and to teaching and to the time they devote to their profession in and out of the classroom. We are delighted to help make possible a Center for Faculty Excellence, a center that will focus on them, the resources they need and want to enhance and support their teaching experience, career growth, and scholarly work, all of which will, of course, benefit our students and, I dare say, the world. Please join me in a round of applause for our incredible Ohio Wesleyan faculty.
Thank you so much, Kathy. My fellow bishops, Kathy and Alton Smith. We are fortunate to have on hand a faculty colleague who was on the working group to share a few reflections, Dr. Kira Bailey.
It is my great privilege and pleasure to speak to you today as an Ohio Wesleyan faculty member. As a first-gen student and a graduate of small liberal arts college myself, I was drawn to this place because of the dedication that this faculty have to learning. Ohio Wesleyan has routinely been known as a college that changes lives. Though that designation speaks mostly to the lives of our students, it changes all of us here. Our community of lifelong learners shapes how we think about pedagogy, scholarship, and service. And I have learned as much from my colleagues here as I have from my time in the classroom. To Kathy and Alton Smith, I don't believe that a thank you is really enough to express the gratitude for what you've given us. The Smith Center for Faculty Excellence is metaphorically and about to be actually groundbreaking. Philanthropy has a historical and continued importance to higher education in America, and your gift joins that great tradition in higher education, directly supporting the faculty and our work to be exemplary teacher scholars. Thank you for seeing us and for appreciating our value. To Matt, I love what you've done with the place. I am still holding out hope for a petting zoo in this new library, but even without it, this is truly going to be a library of the future. So thank you for your leadership in creating this space for us. To my colleagues, I want you to take a moment with me to consider what this gift means for us and what we can do with it. We feel very deeply the challenges that Kathy mentioned. We are in the trenches with our students, trying to build their competencies in reading, writing, and thinking, and to demonstrate the transformative power of education in a historical moment where our mission and our values are being questioned and undermined. But it's when times are the darkest that our light, what we are doing, has to shine the brightest. This generous gift will ensure that we have the resources to continue engaging our students. These resources are going to empower us to master skills and strategies that inspire learners and to give us the capacity to shape the future of higher education. You are all, each and every one of you, excellent. You deserve great things that honor that excellence. We all deserve the opportunity to reach our full and extraordinary potential. That is what this gift means to me. So I am very grateful and humbled by the generosity of the Smiths, and I am thrilled to see what incredible, life-changing work my colleagues will accomplish with it. It's always a great day to be a bishop, but colleagues, today is about us. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bailey. And to our faculty, colleagues, and our students, let me say this loudly and clearly. We are not done. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is an incredible day to celebrate this trifecta, call it, of groundbreakings today. The John F. Milligan Center, the John F. Milligan Library, the Palmer Center for First Generation Student Success, and the Smith Center for Faculty Excellence. And I have a host of people to thank. I will do so quickly because I know we are all boiling. I want to thank our wonderful colleagues in the Advancement Office for their partnership. I want to thank our faculty and staff for doing investment-grade work. I want to thank architect Matt Franklin of Levin Porter, our friends at Elford Construction, the students who inspire us every single day, and of course, our visionary donors. How about a round of applause for all of you? I want to invite our platform party, our special guests, and everyone to join us now for the shovel ceremony. Do not forget that Rafiki is hosting Rhythm and Roots, so please stay here for the festivities. There they are. And so let us move forward. Let us break ground on a world-class library. Let us break ground on the ideas it represents. And let us break ground on a brilliant new era for Ohio Wesleyan University. Can I get a roll shops? Can I get a roll shops? One more time. Can I get a roll shops? Let's go.
Hey, Jordan.
Once this is done,
Now throw the dirt.